from PlanetReport.net. Today I'm going to do an earthquake report for February the 22nd, 2018. The last one was on the 6th of January, and there's been quite a few strong earthquakes since then. So I'm just going to go through the list that there's been. Okay, so we're going to start on the 10th of January, a few days after the end of the last earthquake report, and that was on the 10th. There was a earthquake measuring 7.5 on the Richter scale, 44 kilometers east of Great Swan Island, Honduras. It struck in the evening in the Yucatan Basin of the Caribbean Sea. It was felt across Central America. A tsunami alert was issued, but then was cancelled as there was little upward movement of the seafloor, which would have created the large waves. Then on the 11th of January, there was 6 on the Richter scale, 40 kilometers west-southwest of Payahu in Burma. Some buildings were damaged in the city of Payahu. On the 14th of January, 2018, 37 kilometers south-southwest of Acaray, Peru. It was a strong earthquake measuring 7.1, and it occurred 4 a.m. local time, and unfortunately 2 people were reported killed and 65 were injured. On the 19th of January, 78 kilometers north-northeast of Loreto, Mexico, there was a 6.3 strength earthquake. On the 21st of January, 73 kilometers south of Putre, Chile, there was an earthquake measuring 6.3. On the 23rd of January, 40 kilometers south of Binuanguen, Indonesia, 6 on the Richter scale. Then there was the strongest one of the period since the last earthquake report, and this was in the Gulf of Alaska, 280 kilometers southeast of Kodiak, Alaska. It was 7.9 on the Richter scale, and it occurred within the Pacific Plate. It was felt throughout southern Alaska, including the state capital Anchorage, which is 350 miles away from the epicenter. A tsunami alert was issued, but it was then cancelled after a lack of waves. On the 24th of January, 101 kilometers east-northeast of Misawa, Japan, 6.3 strength earthquake. On the 25th of January, 12 kilometers northeast of Trabuco Canyon, California, USA, there was one measuring 4. On the 25th of January, 176 kilometers west of Ferndale, California, there was an earthquake 5.8 on the Richter scale. 26th of January, 14 kilometers southeast of Soda Springs, Idaho, USA, 4.3 strength earthquake. And on the 26th of January, 189 kilometers north of Madang, Papua New Guinea, there was an earthquake 6.3 on the Richter scale. It was off the north coast. No tsunami alert was required. Then there was a strong earthquake southwest of South Africa in the Atlantic Ocean on the 28th of January. It was 6.6. And then on the 31st of January, 35 kilometers south of Jom, Afghanistan, in the Hindu Kush Mountains, it was 6.1 strength, and 1 person was killed and some people were injured. And then there was 2 earthquakes in Hualien, Taiwan. One was 22 kilometers northeast of Hualien on the 4th of February, and that was 6.4. The one on the 4th was 6.1, and the 6th was 6.4, and 17 people were reported dead, with 285 injured. Many buildings were damaged. Lower floors of a large hotel collapsed, and a tall residential building was left severely tilting. So although it wasn't quite as strong as some of the others, it has resulted in, sadly, quite a few people being killed in that one. Okay, the next one was on the 9th of February, 37 kilometers southwest of San Patricio, Mexico, 5.8 on the Richter scale. On the 15th of February, southeast of East Kingston, New Hampshire, USA, just a smaller one, 2.7 strength. On the 16th of February, 37 kilometers northeast of Pinutiba de Don Luis, Mexico, a strong one, 7.2 on the Richter scale. It was 220 miles south of Mexico City. Buildings swayed in the capital. There was some damage to the area. At least 2 people were killed when a military helicopter that was surveying the damage crashed to the ground. On the 17th of February, 10 kilometers southeast of Santiago Jamiltepec, Mexico, there was one 5.8 strength. Now, and then 17th of February, 3 kilometers northeast of Clydach in Wales in the United Kingdom, and that was 4.2 strength. Now that, I think, was the strongest earthquake for about 10 years in the UK, which is where I'm from, and we do get them, but they're always very, very small compared to other places. That was like in the South Wales area. Next one was on the 19th of February, 32 kilometers northeast of Santa Catarina, Michoacan, Mexico, 5.9 strength. And yeah, that was the last one. That was just a few days ago. And so that concludes this earthquake report. Please subscribe if you would like to get more earthquake reports in the future, and other videos about wildlife and the environment and other similar things. I am aiming for 1,000 subscribers, and I have 8. So anyone who subscribes, I'll be very thankful. So I've got a long way to go. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.